And in first place, we have KwaZulu Natal, Adwa S School, Bonu Bwenza, no Thando Lwethu Mtshali. A round of applause for KwaZulu Natal.
Hello guys, welcome back to Gift Varsity TV. This is your host Gift Bozekana. We are at the University of Cape Town in Cape Town. So as you know that in this channel we make sure that we bring the best. That's the requirement of being the channel. You must be the best so that you can influence others to become the best. So I have this guy. Don't forget to like this video, leave a nice comment, and don't forget to subscribe. We are on our road to 100,000 subscribers, and we are going to reach 100,000 subscribers by fire, by force, right? So next to me there is this guy who once appeared on our national TV national awards. Can you please introduce yourself to my viewers at home?
Hi everyone.
He's currently studying medicine at the University of Cape Town. Our future doctor, our future doctor, from UCT. So my guy, basically, which subject did you take in high school?
I took physics, maths, life sciences, geography, isiZulu, home language, English first additional language, and life orientation.
Oh, life orientation. Okay. So basically, you were one of the top achievers nationally. But my question is, were you a top achiever from grade 8, 9, 10, 11, or you just started making wonders in grade 12 or what else?
Yeah, what I can say is that sometimes, sometimes I will be position 1 or position 2, and sometimes not even be in the top 5 of the grade. Yeah, but I think from grade 10, like that's where I started to be in the top 2. Like from grade 10 I was in the top 2 up until matric.
Wow. Great. You're in the top 2.
Yeah.
Let's not waste time. I don't want to make it long. We want to get to the point. You're a top achiever, national top achiever. For what?
I was position 1 in Queensland 2 schools.
Oh,
National.
Yeah. All the Queensland school.
All the Queensland 2 schools. Position 1. First place.
Yes.
Number 1.
Yeah. Yes. National top achiever, man. You are here with me in the channel of the top achievers and the best people, the best professionals. And so, man, let's get to your marks. We like dissecting marks. We are very transparent in this channel here. Yeah, we're transparent in this channel. It's gonna be stay in this channel. I promise. It's not going to other platform. This channel, it's only for people who are. So, what is your highlight? Your marks that are highlights?
For maths I got 100%, and for physics I also got 100%. I got 98% for geography and 96% for life sciences. Then 92% for isiZulu, 89% for LO, and 88 for English.
Hey, 7 distinctions.
Yeah.
Everything was distinction.
Yeah, I tried.
You tried, my G. No, right? Let's dissect with mathematics. Like, how did you study? What's your method of studying? You utilized throughout the grade 10, grade 12. That made you to stay in top 2. If you're not 1, you're top 2. You know those kind of things. How did you study mathematics? We want to dissect the 100% first. Others, they asked me that I must also ask about languages because I'm always with mathematics and science and stuff. So we are also coming to languages. But let's focus now merely on mathematics.
I think the most important thing for maths is like understanding the basics, like the very, very basic thing. Like if you understand the very, very basic things in mathematics, I think you'll be good because if you don't understand the basics, it will be difficult to understand other stuff. Like if you understand maths from grade 8 to grade 10, then I believe that grade 11 and 12 would be much easier. Yeah, and on top of that, you have to like practice, ask, ask questions. Like if you don't understand the concept, you must ask because you don't have to cram maths. You can't cram maths. You have to understand it. You have to understand the concept. So if you don't understand something, you have to ask. Ask your teachers, your peers, and even like watch YouTube channels. Yeah. And then on top of that, you must practice, 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 practice. Because I believe in the value of practice. Like I believe that you don't have to practice something until you can get it right, but you have to practice it until you can't get it wrong. Yeah, that's how I pass mathematics with 100%.
Can you repeat that? You must
Practice it. Don't practice it until you can get it right, but practice it until you can't get it wrong.
don't practice it until you can't. Come again for the last time.
Don't practice it until you can get it
You
right.
can get it right.
But practice it until
Until you
you
can't
cannot
get
get it wrong.
Practice until you cannot get it wrong.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the word that you must live with it today. Practicing was the method. Like, okay, which you said YouTube, you use those resources, and you ask teachers. But where did you find other resources when it comes to mathematics? Which platform did you use and whatever?
I used like documents and question papers, and like if I'm at home and practicing and I don't want to, like I did disturb my teachers. If I was at home, I'll call them, but sometimes I will watch YouTube channels like Kevin Metz science, I think. Yeah, to assist me with mathematics. And yeah, I will use documents, just in time documents, like from 2020, I think. I did all the calculations, like all the problems from 2020 to 2023, all the GIT problems. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go to physics. What did you use there?
Yeah, physics. Oh, physics was challenging. It was more challenging than mathematics. So I had to use more resources. Like like I had to trouble my teacher. I had to make him stressed all the time. Because I will tell him that nah, I don't understand this. I want this type of resource and you try to get it for me. Like I want to use this type of resource. Like I wanted to try different things. Yeah, and I also used YouTube channels, like a lot, YouTube videos a lot.
Which YouTube channels did you use? Let's be transparent.
For physics, I used Mlungisi Nkosi. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good, and especially for paper two, which is chemistry. Yeah,
Okay.
like I remember when I deleted, like after I wrote physics, the final examination. I remember when I was deleting all the stuff because yeah,
not coming back. Yeah.
yeah. I think it was more than 2 gigabytes. Like the physics documents were more than 2 gigabytes. I remember. Like I even captured the screenshots, but I'm sure I lost it.
Yeah, so Mlungisi helped you. So how did you practice it? Like like how did you make sure that when you reach the question paper you collect everything? What to avoid mistakes? It's also practicing
Yeah, it's also
until you can get it wrong.
yeah, but I did things slightly different for physics was like let's say if today I want to do question 3, like I will only do question. I will download a lot of question papers and only do question 3 for all of them. Then tomorrow I will do question 4 for all of them. So like just to make sure that I master it. I didn't want to mix. I, I didn't want to mix what photoelectric effects and Newton's law. I didn't want to mix things. Like if I do Newton's law, yeah,
Everything
only.
that is Newton's
Yeah,
law.
I download a lot of question papers and do Newton's laws
Oh.
only.
Focusing on one topic per
Yeah.
day, not just saying, okay, I'm going to answer the whole question paper, just taking it bit by bit. No, I get it now. I get it. Let's go to life sciences. Also 98%. How is it? How was it?
Life sciences, I enjoyed grade 12 life sciences. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like,
That's
cause
why you also chose
that's why I
medicine.
also chose medicine. I knew I wanted to do medicine. Yeah, especially the human biology part, because life sciences is a mixture of plants and yeah, I enjoyed the human biology parts and I I can I can say this I had really great teachers because they assisted me with almost everything. For life sciences, I can say this I had a really great teacher. Mrs. Geche, she was really good and she would provide us with like all the resources we needed. Yeah, and I feel like I should have done better also in life sciences. I could have done better.
You got 98, but you feel like you would have done better. Hey, yeah.
Because I remember writing paper 2, final paper. I There's this question, I can't remember which question, but I saw that now I'm losing marks, but I didn't want that to stress me out. I continued with the rest of the paper and yeah, but it's also the same as maths and physics. You have to understand the concepts, then practice answering questions. Yeah.
It's all about understanding the concept. Let's go to languages now. I don't want people who always tell me how you're always focusing on maths and physics. Let's also talk about languages. How did you make sure you get distinctions in? Let's talk in English now.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, languages always stressed me out. Like, even if I could go back to matric, I wouldn't want to do languages. But yeah, like I said, I had really great teachers. They really pressurized me a lot, especially my language teachers. They provided me with resources, and sometimes they will ask me to explain things to other learners so that I could understand them better. Cause they could see that I like explaining maths and physics, and I do very well in those subjects. They also wanted me to do the same with languages, and like I'm really grateful. I really want to thank them. Cause if it wasn't for them, I wasn't gonna.
You know you are
Yeah.
today. Wow, that's great indeed. That's great indeed. My guy, let's not waste your time now. Let's talk to the grade 12s that are currently wanting to become. Oh, before we go to the grade, why did you choose medicine of all the courses above? You loved life science,
Yeah.
but what was the reason behind you wanting to become a doctor?
Yeah. From primary, like when I saw doctors and watched movies and shows with doctors, I would say like the way they work and I wanted to be in that position to help people. Like when someone is worried about like something, they say they are very sick and they need help. Like I really wanted to be that person who was gonna help them. Yeah, and I also like human anatomy. Yeah,
It interests you.
yeah, it interests me. I want to know more about the human body, human biology.
That's great. That's great. That's great. How many hours did you sleep, man, in high school? Were you sleeping? Were you engaging other activities also? Like, how was your life as a student?
Like the first the first half of the year was different from the second half. 'Cause from January to June, I really worked hard because I did work hard for also for the second half, but for the first half, like I'll sleep like at 1 or 2 and wake up and also wake up early. I I really stressed myself out. Like I was really motivated. And for the second half of the year, I can say that like we had covered most of the content. And what I was doing mostly was practicing. I can't say I was studying that much. I was practicing, especially term 4. I was only practicing question. I was only doing question papers because I remember one day, I think it was before the physics paper. I think I slept before 10, and my brother was worried. Like he said, you're writing physics tomorrow, but you're sleeping this early. And I didn't know what to, because I had done most of the question papers.
You knew most everything.
I knew like most question. Yeah, it was like I knew that whatever happens because I've done all my best. Yeah, and I wanted to rest. I didn't want to, yeah, I didn't want to sleep during the.
Okay. I wanted to come to the figure fresh. So, guys, prepare well so that you don't put pressure on yourself when you have to write your paper.
Yeah.
That's very important. But how's varsity now compared to university? Are you still surviving?
Yeah, I can say that I'm still surviving, but it's it's very different from high school. You don't have your teachers that will push you. You have to do it yourself. Yeah, that's it is very different, and there's a lot of content. You have to sacrifice some things in order to keep up with the academics. Yeah, and special medicine, there's a lot of content. Like you have to keep studying, so in order to like not get left behind. Yeah,
You need to keep studying.
yeah, I need to keep studying like every day from day one up until the last day. And yeah, you have to study most of the things like by yourself because in high school teachers explained like everything to us. What we had to do was to like understand it more, understand it even better ourselves, and practice answering questions. But here, you have to you have to open the book and study like for yourself. You don't have anyone to explain things for you unless you find a study group or someone like a source to assist you. But you have to understand most of the content for your life also.
Wow, guys, independence in varsity it's the most thing, and discipline. That what keeps you moving.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Discipline is very important, and I think it must come like from within. You must be self-disciplined, because if you are not disciplined, you won't survive university. Yeah, like I said, in high school, what you needed most was motivation together with discipline. But here, motivation alone doesn't work. You have to be disciplined.
Wow. Discipline, guys. How did you feel when you realized that you're a national top achiever? When you received that SMS that says, "Hey, I am the national top achiever of South Africa, the entire country."
Yeah, I remember that day. I think we were watching AFCON. Not sure if I think it was Egypt. I'm not sure what was the other team. But I think we were watching Egypt playing with another team. And I got a call. I answered it. They told me that I have to come to Pretoria to do da. And like I thought it was a scam. Like thought maybe one of my friends just decided
To prank
let
you.
me prank this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I after I dropped the call, I continued watching the game. Like I was relaxed. Cause yeah, it didn't sink in. Like I thought it was just a prank. Yeah. And but then I told my brother, it's I got this call and da. And he said if they call again, give me the phone. Yeah, and they called and they answered the phone and they told him that your brother thinks you are pranking him. Da. And that's when I realized that so it's happening. And because after that they sent an email and I realized that it's really happening. Like yeah. And yeah, I didn't sleep that day.
Yes, I happy.
I didn't even eat. I
Yeah.
can remember I didn't even touch my food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so excited
Yeah.
that your hard work has finally paid off. But what is the last words that you can say to entire Great 12 learners who are currently watching us all over the country?
They must be disciplined and work as early as possible. They must not wait for the final days because they are gonna be they're not gonna they might make it but they might not reach the goals that they wanted to reach. They must work like if they haven't started preparing for their final examinations, they must start now. Or even if I think they are writing trials. Like when they are done with their trials, they must start. They must start during the cemetery holidays, and yeah, they must start as early as possible and practice, especially for maths and physics. They must do as many question papers as possible and reach out to other people.
Wow. Thank you so much for your time on Gift Varsity TV. We appreciate it, man. We wish you all the best with your studies in medicine at the University of Cape Town. Guys, I know you are really inspired and it's possible for you to achieve whatever that you want to achieve. It's up to you and your mindset towards it and making sure that every goal that you want, you're going to reach it. Thank you so much for your time, man. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.